We are at the very beginning. Hold on. Wait, let's introduce what we're watching.
This is 1981's Madman.
Madman.
Apparently, it sounds like just a classic slasher. Yeah. Summer camp. Counselors start dying.
It's a great trailer.
And actually, they made in the synopsis. It said something about saying his name in a mirror.
Oh,
so it
that's
sounds
right.
kind of like a Candyman or a Bloody Mary or something like that. So we'll see. I'm going to start off because we have about 2.5 minutes of song. Very boring song. While Jason makes some rice.
Yeah.
Ready to hit play?
Ready to hit play.
1, 2, 3, play.
Go. Oh, I forgot about this part.
You have the thing, they didn't even put thought into it. It's a shitty picture of woods with hands, I guess. And it doesn't do anything. Ah, Madman!
You need to buy the soundtrack.
Tony Fish, Alexis Dubin, Seth Jones. Alexa, turn off. That bitch always wants to get in our shit. It's still the same background. They couldn't even slowly zoom in. Oh wait, there's words. It all started during a campfire at North Sea Cottages, a special retreat for gifted children. We missed that last time.
I wouldn't say we missed it.
Well, they should have zoomed in slowly on the graphic, and then when the screen was completely red, that's where the words came up.
Yeah, I do. Oh, sorry, Maggie. I didn't mean to sit on you. Oh, yeah, thank God we're back to this.
I know.
Boom, boom, ba,
The
ba,
camp,
jooby.
it says for gifted children.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, do they have powers? Or are
That's
they
what I'm
just
thinking.
smart? Like, are they...
Like, to me, gifted means like X-Men.
Oh, see, to me, gifted means you're smart. Like, you're in gifted high school classes.
Yeah, you're gifted like because you have laser beams coming out of your eyes.
Well, that's a different kind. But either way, not one of these people I would call children or students, unless they're students of life and they're going like to college repeatedly.
That dude is 50s.
That dude on the left?
Yeah.
He's at least 50s. The dude singing is at least 32.
I was gonna say 40, but
The couple there, they're on like a swingers retreat, they think. not them, that's their children. Also college aged and or 20s. I mean, the older couple that look like mom and dad.
This guy has watched the animated Hobbit too many times.
This guy thought, he heard that music around a campfire gets you laid. And he picked the wrong, he just took it in the wrong direction.
He can't tune his acoustic guitar, so.
So he's just telling, oh, yeah, okay, they look like students.
Well, they're gifted, babe. What are you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
That's
Always.
That's actually way more entertaining than
listening to this song. Are we flashing forward to like these people's own deaths?
Frodo of the night. Yeah, it's like this is like.
I thought
this is what spoilers was before they were actually called spoilers.
I wasn't looking at the screen because I was like, he's still just singing. But I thought that the students here were hearing a ghost story that happened in the past.
I did too.
Can I have the chips?
Now it's time for my story.
Okay, Grandpa. When I was a kid, I walked to this camp
Both-
2 miles.
both hill or both
barefoot,
ways?
Uphill both ways. This is Iowa. There's no hills,
We're not supposed to
Granddad.
be this close to it because many.
Wait, so we listened to that whole song and it had nothing to do with anything?
No.
Now we're hearing the backstory?
That was like the producer's
His
kid.
family.
Oh,
Wife and
God.
2 children. He was an evil man. Ugly
I'm gonna turn this down a
and
little bit. This is
mean.
kind of loud.
He beat
Yeah.
his wife. Brutally punishes
He
children.
beat his wife
He drink at the time.
rightfully.
Fight all the time. He once had a piece of his nose bitten
Mom and Dad
off
right
in a
there.
brawl
No,
and
damn it.
didn't feel a thing. It was a night like tonight. Many, many years ago.
It was a Wednesday?
Now that I think about it, it was the same night as tonight. The woods, quiet and dark. The farmer, for no apparent reason, went stark raving.
Naked. Oh.
He walked into his bedroom.
I've actually heard about this movie for a long.
Madman?
Yeah.
Wife into little pieces. Then, with his bloodlust awakened, he walked down the hall to his son's room and took an axe to him.
Where his son was still playing Tetris.
He walked across the hall.
He was supposed to be in bed
Yeah.
2 hours ago.
So he chopped him up because he beat his high score.
He chopped him into little pieces too. Then he calmly walked
I do like that
into
thack
the
noise, though,
cabin,
that when
lifted
the axe hit
bloody
the
axe
skull.
onto the bar.
All I hear is the wee!
Yeah, that shit. I don't know why
Well, it wasn't
movie
long
people think
before
that's
the
a
town
good
found out
idea.
what happened.
They want to make
When
you
it
jump.
did,
But it doesn't.
But if they think this is scary enough already, then this is a 1947 movie.
10 men jumped him and dragged him screaming to the nearest tree where they quickly
They couldn't hire 10 actors.
hoisted him.
No.
up.
They got close-ups of one
One
dude.
grabbed the bloody axe and swung it at the farmer's head, leaving a deep, bloody gash on the side of his face. They left him there, hanging for dead. Next morning, when they went to cut him down, he was gone. It was then they noticed the bodies of his wife and children were missing. And their bodies have never been found.
Oh, Max, come on. How could their bodies never be found? I mean, where could they be?
I don't
It
know.
happens, dude.
All I do know is
Ask
that
Andy.
certain nights,
She listens to
in the woods,
podcasts.
Give it 40 years and people will be telling you exactly how it happens.
For people so he can chop their heads off with an axe or hang them from a tree.
There's blood in the hallway. Gross.
What's this farmer's name anyway?
Richie, I have a good reason I haven't told you his name. A very good reason.
You can't
I don't
say it.
know it.
It is said
Forgotten
also,
him. It was Grandpa!
his name
Gets out now.
above a whisper in the woods, he will hear you because he can be anywhere, anytime.
He's like Amazon.
And if he hears you call,
But only
his
in one
name,
place.
But only at
He's
one
not
place.
magical.
and if he comes for you,
He's like the
wouldn't
slasher Santa Claus.
They wouldn't have mentioned that these kids were gifted unless it came into the story.
Unless it came into the story. Like, that has to be a driving point. Like, they have to all have some kind of smarts or gifts or something. Whether it's
Do you think they're trying
supernatural
to
or not.
just expand the lore and they're just not going to bring it up?
No, because that would
They're
be...
like, it was a summer camp. Give it a name. Winter Cottage, Peas Nuts. Whatever you call it.
Winter Cottage
Well,
Peas
what
Nuts.
kind of people go there? Gifted children. All right, we've got our backstory. Now get into the killing.
But that's bad storytelling. That it makes no sense. They were very close to a house.
They were nowhere near that
Richie,
house.
now you've done it. Don't you realize you're fully
They've
within
thrown the
gun
longest
control?
rock ever.
The Madman Marz doesn't understand anymore. The Madman Marz
There you go.
thinks you're making
You
fun
just
of
said it 3 times.
him. He didn't mean it, Marz. He's young and foolish. He doesn't know what he's doing. Stay where you are. We mean you no harm.
Beetlejuice?
Let's hope that stopped him in time. Anyone
Hey, stupid, don't worry about it. Oh man, that was real close, guys. I hope.
Well, that policeman's gonna come over to your window. Don't worry, policeman. She's just a woman. She didn't know any better. Let's hope that stopped him.
face stares down at you. It's the last thing you see before zap, off goes your head.
Oh, I was like, the bug zapper?
I hope you enjoyed my little story.
You were gonna sleep
You
great
can
tonight,
buy the
Grandpa.
audiobook being published by Penguin Media.
You've been listening to Audible.
Thanks for hiring me for your
Tomorrow,
camp time
parents will
sing-along.
be up to spend the last weekend before Thanksgiving. And my winter vacation down south.
Bye.
I enjoyed you.
Okay, when we break.
Well, I gotta go take a
the
shit.
boys will have the responsibility of killing the fire. Everybody else will get ready for the walk back. And remember, don't walk in the woods alone, cause Madman Marz will get you.
Aw, all the extras had a line. That's how they got paid 10 extra bucks.
You don't walk in the woods alone, though, for real.
I've read enough manga, babe, that the girl that I'm infatuated with will have other boys who are infatuated with her too will jump out and scare me. Obviously.
Or you guys will both be walking in the woods alone and you'll meet each other when something falls on your head.
And then I'll fall into her boobs.
And you join the other girls and don't worry about a thing.
Okay, this is not students. None of these people are students or kids.
That kid is super gifted. She's super smart.
Tonight, same time.
Well, if it isn't the big brave man who scares little girls to tears. Proud of yourself?
What's the matter?
You scared half those kids to death, that's what's
Half the kids is one.
See, it's all
With the
in fun.
song?
They enjoyed it. Now, what about tonight?
Yeah, there is only one kid.
No, Tippy, I don't think so, not tonight.
Is
Well-
his name
We
Tippy?
don't have many nights left.
Tippy's a woman's name.
She has a split personality.
Come on, Betsy. You know
Only-
you're not gonna
only
want to
scared
see me
half the
to
kid.
Get back to the city.
I'm sorry, Tippy. Let's just say I hate saying goodbye.
Hey, you two. You're making this public knowledge. Save it for later.
Secret relationship?
Give up.
Are they supposed to be teenagers?
Supposed to be.
No, she has a kid.
Make up her own mind.
Do you think that's her kid, or do you think it's
Not holding on.
like just a kid, a gifted kid?
Because you need the counselors.
Like the one on the left looks like a mom
Come on,
from a
you guys, let's
70s
go. We
TV
don't have
show.
all night. Jimmy, grab some dirt over
Alright, there's the second kid.
Tommy, kick the stones a little closer.
They're trying to make him seem younger by naming him Tommy.
Move it, Richie.
I'm moving.
What'd you say?
No, I didn't say anything. I was talking to the fire. He didn't say nothing. I heard him.
Yeah, he lies and you swear to it.
What's with the hot splices?
I don't know what that means.
That's the third time I've seen one. When it cuts from one shot to another, it looks like the film negative
Okay, that looks good.
jumps up. It gets really
Line
bright
up.
and red.
All
I
right.
thought that was a bird.
Get ready
I
for
thought
the
they were
double
looking
time.
at the
I
sky.
want to catch them before they reach the bungalows. Double time in
That
place.
tree just looked at me.
Go.
Aw.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Come on, Tommy. We're all jerking off together.
I am jerking
Move
off.
out. Let's
What'd you
go.
say? Nothing. I was talking to the fire. He didn't say nothing, I swear. He lies and you swear by it.
Yep, nothing suspicious there. Just gonna crawl back inside this ent.
That's his brain.
Ooh, tree brains.
Yeah, go in and see, Tommy. That's what you do in the fucking woods.
Well, this is 78, 79? This is like, rule slasher. This is...
It's common sense.
I
He
understand.
has no way to protect himself.
But he's never watched Friday the 13th because it hasn't come out yet.
That's true. A lot of what we grew up thinking is common sense is because of things we've heard and said.
Yeah. These guys grew up in an era where it was okay to play outside because
Yeah,
no
'cause you
one was
didn't
going to
have
touch
the
your butthole. Uncle Gary was just, a little weird.
But
By the way, that was another hot splice. I don't know if that's the correct term or not.
is it because they're basically ending the reel?
Not the reel. The reel is typically about 15 minutes long. But it's a splice where light is shining through. And
So there has to be a space from one
the
snip
film
to
is
another.
not butted up against each other.
Damn, that candle burnt. Oh, no.
Was that a monster hand?
Yep.
God, the Minotaur's loose.
That's what it looks like.
Feed the beast.
Winter beast.
Oh.
Don't.
That's a super steep staircase. Holy crap.
In old houses,
Really?
you didn't do this so much. You wasted a lot of floor space that way.
That's true. That's true.
Whose house is this?
Obviously not the one they threw the rock at.
And not the one that we're going into.
Well, because that would call for extra permits, and they don't want to pay for that.
All right, you guys, you're released. Finish packing. Cleanup's in a half hour.
Don't look behind your shoulder or anything. Everything's tip-top.
Why did they jog in?
Because that's what men do, Bum. That's what
Who is it?
men.
Come on in. What's up?
Nothing.
She's wearing my
Feeling
scarf.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hufflepuffing it before Hufflepuffing was a thing.
Yeah.
He never lets go, does he?
No, he doesn't. He wants it to go on and on.
You gotta see
Like
him.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I need some breathing room.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you recognize the signs of a possessive male. They should have a big red warning light screwed into their foreheads flashing, beware, beware.
That would make it easier, wouldn't you? You could see them a mile away. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Someone wrote these
And there are
lines.
things that I like about him. When we're alone, he's soft and tender. I don't
Her
know,
eyes are
so
huge.
confusing.
Tell me about
They're
it.
slightly
They
too
chase you
big for
till
her
you're
head.
dead,
Yeah.
forget you, then try to get rid of you.
Cool.
Personally, I
Hers are
don't
slightly
think
too
they're
close, so it's kind of weird going back and forth.
You've had an interesting
It's like watching an
Yeah.
Etch-a-Sketch drawing go a whack.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to finding
It
you
makes
right
each of them
now,
look
and
like
I'm gonna stay put.
they're even smaller or bigger than they should be.
A couple? I didn't say I wanted to stay put that fast.
She's got good cheekbones, though.
But my past is no secret to you.
Listen, Stacey, I want to thank you.
Let me
for
eat
having
this
a
bottle
day
of
this
wine.
week. I needed it.
Okay, enough hearts and flowers. I'm glad you're feeling better. I just wanted to check and make sure.
Thanks. I
Huff a
feel
puff.
better.
You know, Betsy, I don't have many.
My adult water is not gonna drink itself.
My adult water. I came down in the middle of the night for some red water.
Better hurry, we've got cleanup in a couple of minutes. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Max. Is your
Yeah,
I
offer
see
of
it.
buck standing one who could pull this axe out here still good?
It's still good.
I'm about to find out how good it is.
What they don't know is that axe is actually Excalibur. Excalibur!
That's what they're gonna do. The killer's gonna walk by and just pull it out.
Mm-hmm. It's like
Madman Marz
Madman Marz.
is gonna walk right by and just yoink.
This is like the slasher version of Mjolnir.
Hey,
Mjolnir?
he's got adult water too.
Come on, Dippy, give us a hand.
Yeah, don't show any effort or
Are
anything,
they
guys.
pushing like into the wood, or are they trying to pull it up? Because leverage should help them with this.
Oh, let it go.
You could kick it downward.
We lost. They'll be
Again, leverage though.
Maybe, but I don't like losing.
Maybe get a
Losing,
fulcrum?
winning, what's the difference? Play the game with a fair heart, and you'll always be able to look yourself in the mirror.
All right.
if it went
someone's
in-
never played Mario Brothers before.
If it went
You
in,
might not like what you
Like-
become.
it will come out. It splintered the wood. It damaged the wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you become.
It moved a lot there.
Yeah. I think they're pushing.
You can push. Then it
No.
acts as a fulcrum. It'll
Not
go up.
down and not up. I mean, like, here's the
Into-
wood, here's this, and they're just pushing
Yeah.
it into the wood further, trying to. I mean, I get that times are tough. And this guy's probably been there for years, cooking the same food for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, the kids have been there for years because they're no
They
longer kids.
obviously need a new... Well, no, they have 2 kids, one of each.
Was that a Yeti? Was that fucking Sasquatch?
That happened really fast.
I don't see Richie anywhere. He must have stayed back at the
Dave?
What are we gonna do?
Dave!
like he's sleeping. Got to give him more time to get back. Richie knows what he's doing.
Nope, no Playboys in this one.
Who leaves boring shit in the attic? Turn a light on in this house?
It's a summer camp, isn't it? It's a summer camp?
Well, this is an abandoned house. Remember, he walked in there.
Oh! This is Tommy, right? Tommy Jarvis?
Yep. And also, those stairs went up to the attic. So maybe they weren't stairs that you use all the time.
Oh, good call.
You know,
Yeah.
it would have been really... Oh, God. That is very steep. You're
Well,
right. He's
it's a
climbing down like
staircase with
ladder.
4 stairs, so... It is a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I imagine it's Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
Is that what you're picturing?
This is the prequel.
I've never seen it, but I know what Harry looks like. Couldn't
Okay.
point out the Hendersons to kill me.
Yes, you
but-
could. One of them's the Trinity Killer. John Lithgow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in it?
Yeah, he plays the dad. Granted, I haven't seen the movie in honestly probably decades, but I don't
You
think
liked it
I don't
then?
think it'll hold up.
No,
It was a movie when you were a kid, you know, it was like The Burbs or
I don't watch that either.
like an 8 yeah, you did. You watched it over at Andrews. It was like an
No, I watched
80s
Money
movie.
Pit.
And you watched The Burbs.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That's what the next door neighbors, like, they move in.
They jump over their fence
Yeah.
and start being terrible fucking neighbors.
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't watch any of those growing up, I guess they meant. Who wants some hot toddies?
Hot tippies.
I'll make this short and sweet.
Where's Tippy?
Thanks. Now I'll never stop.
Oh, there he is.
I think you all contributed something to the growth of the people as individuals and the kids in general. That will stay
And also,
All
did
2
everyone
of
do a
them.
fucking head count? Tommy's missing.
Max, I'd like to say something about the campfire.
Sure, Betsy.
Let's make out
I
first.
enjoy telling stories around a fire, and I don't want to ruin it. But I'm concerned with the effect it has on the younger ones. They're in tears by the time it's over. I don't think
All
it's
one of them?
Well, that's a good point. I never thought of that. I don't have any objections.
Next
to
year we'll
excluding
cook
the younger
them.
Kids from the campfire.
He's like, in all my years, I've never seen a kid cry. Your kid's a snowflake.
Happy, within reason, of course.
A what?
I'm going into town to pick up
You'll
the
know.
shells from the Sunnies.
Just give it time. I guess we'll just stop telling camp stories around the fire. I didn't ever think of that.
Down, girl. Be back in
I guess we'll just do it in the dark now instead of having a fire.
Tell them to bring flashlights, because I'm going to be holding mine like this.
This kind of talk. I'm leaving. Oh, before I forget, that beer you've got hidden in the bottom of the refrigerator against orders,
Enjoy it.
save me one. I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Oh, what a cool guy. Yeah.
He's too old for this shit. He doesn't want to be the bad guy.
I'm retiring from being a camp counselor next week.
I'd like to get into something a bit more personal.
Jennifer.
Tonight, you all witnessed a scene between Betsy and me.
Betsy.
Up at the campfire.
Betsy.
That should have never happened. I'd like to publicly apologize to Betsy and to the
Since I
rest of you.
publicly yelled at her
subjecting you to my petty
and
self-
propositioned her. Did you not
That's
want to
it,
be
Bob.
under? Okay. Okay. You can be under if you want to.
Oh, man, that feels
Why
like...
are they clapping for a man that apologized?
Feels like a
That's why.
boardroom in Birdemic.
Wow, good job, man. You
friends and
you
friendship.
did what most men haven't been able to do up until this point in 87. Or
78.
81. 81.
78.
No, this is
Is 81?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have seen Friday the 13th.
Men have come such a long way apologizing for the abuse that they shell out to their wives and girlfriends and daughters. I'm gonna teach my son how to apologize after he beats someone up.
Ooh. This
What the fuck is that?
This got sexy.
They should have shot that differently because that looked like a worm.
I thought it was.
No, it was a necklace.
I thought that was like a skeleton and like
It was
meat coming off it.
No, it was a skull, but it was like her taking her necklace off.
This is not sexy.
This is Van Morrison sexy when what most of these slasher movies benefit from is being Motley Crue sexy.
Yes. Good. When I take off my pants, I take it off one ankle at a time. What?
I do.
One ankle?
Yeah, you pull off one leg and then the other leg.
He didn't pull it out. He was like, I'm going to put this over my ankle and over the other
Oh,
bone.
and left it on his foot? Like a serial killer?
Wait. Come on.
We're not going to see blood.
We're gonna yeah!
Oh.
He's like, should I...
Wow, we're seeing a lot of him getting into the pool.
It's a whole lot of thigh and shoulder.
It was some nice shoulder, but like the how quick her boobs went by the camera and then
Yep.
she was in the water. I would like her to get the rest of her hair wet. I don't like that look.
The
He's
irony,
like, I'll go look at the bucket you were just looking at. Oh, that's a cool bucket.
The irony is they're not actually like trying to move around. This is just the water pushing them around. They're like, yeah.
She's like, I've got to say hi.
This is actually in the movie.
This is as uncomfortable a scene as the room sex scene, where it's just awkward and it keeps going, or also Champagne and Bullets. None of these guys look like they're super interested in being there.
Yeah.
She looks scared.
My
But
favorite part about
big
this.
ass eyes.
That's true. Her alien-esque features. My favorite part about this
alien-esque.
is film
she's
theory
coming across.
teaches us you should never use crossfades unless you're doing it over a long space of time.
So they've been spinning.
So they've been in here
this
for
tub
months.
30 minutes.
They've been in
Just
here for
spinning.
a long time.
30 minutes would feel like a month if you're just spinning, just looking at each
Look
other
at
for
that
30
bucket.
minutes.
Oh, it's the same bucket.
You can't say that though, and you have to keep doing it with a smile on your face. Exactly. I thought she
are you
ended
done
up saying
farting?
no, not tonight.
I thought she did too.
And nobody else that better be a private hot tub because
Oh.
how dare they?
Oh, Donnie,
make
you
the
apologize
group
for being the...
hot tub their meetup joint.
That's true. Ugh, sauna clothes.
It's like thankfully they're naked and kissing now. I've been getting old out here waiting for them to.
Been out here for 40
The
minutes.
water seriously is
I
gone.
was right in the middle. You didn't let me.
In the middle of what?
Where did the water go? And why did they both come up? As if they were
That's-
having
that's
sex like
what-
fish under the water.
Yeah. She's right in the middle. You've eaten some cake.
That's a really cool little like sauna room though. I like
it is,
that.
It is. Oh, more uncomfortable noises.
There's Yeti Gang. Oh! No, he's just a really old man, Jay. We saw face. We saw too much face. He's just really old and gray and leathery and wrinkly.
He could still be a Yeti.
I don't think so.
Maybe he's Yeti Man.
He's not Yeti Man. He's Madman. The movie's named after him.
But maybe that's like a misdirect, like a red herring. We keep expecting for a man to show up, but no, it's the Yeti all along.
Maybe the Yeti's a victim too.
Maybe the madman shows up in the end of the second act and he's actually the hero. Like the whole movie is you're supposed to call him when you're in dire need of help. Mad Max!
There's the Yeti after me. God damn it, this fucking Yeti. I keep killing him and he just keeps on coming back.
Weren't you just in Connecticut? I'm everywhere, kid.
At all times.
I'll know when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. You know what this
Tommy.
movie doesn't need more of? Dialogue. Yep, way to go, movie.
It's doing its job.
I practiced in 8th grade. And now I'll do my cover of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida on my recorder.
Oh, for a second I thought that was Tommy, and I was like, oh god,
That's
he has
the
a
Hufflepuff.
recorder too? I know.
Oh no, leaves.
How did she get down there?
She was in a boat,
I
so she
feel like
probably boated from the higher up lake.
Well, I kind of just feel like if she was in a boat, that means there's somewhere to tie it. And if there's somewhere to tie it, then there's probably a walkway to it. And she's just like alongside the walkway trying to climb up the native mountain. So close. Wiki, 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 wiki.
So she just spoke for the audience there.
Yeah, she did. The reviews are in.
Oof.
Great fire, Bill.
Totally great fire, Bill.
Love to feel the flames devour the wood.
Oh.
Who says there's no beauty in destruction?
I don't think there's beauty in any kind of destruction.
Cut to the 7-year-old kid who's stoned out of her mind.
I'd say that depends on the reason. For as long as our reason stays reasonable. That's the most frightening thing about us humans.
Did we just turn the channel into the Coneheads?
I think we're gonna find out what gifted means. I think. Or they're high. Yeah, he's high. That's a weird way to
he's
lay
gifted.
and look at somebody, though.
This is like early Wolverine right here. Schnick.
This knife is stuck in
You
my
never
hand.
know if I'm thinking rationally or if I've created some other reality that seems to fit, that seems to be normal. But you never
I think I heard this
really
song in a
know
Lucky Charms commercial
what
once.
normal is to me. You never really know.
Dave, are you okay?
I'm letting my emotions overcome my intellect. See what happens.
Oh.
See how easy it is to question another human
Nobody
mind.
give Dave more weed.
Dave, we know you're in Mensa. We've seen your card. Just shut the fuck up.
Feel in your eyes.
Thank you.
Who is this man? Where does he come from?
Connecticut, Dave! You're from Connecticut.
One at a time. And hide them so no one would ever find them.
We drive in together. I know exactly where you're from, Dave.
Dave, you gonna be a butthole this weekend, or are you gonna write some bad poetry?
This is quite the bisexual dog pile.
Good for them. Don't kink shame.
I'm not.
They're really into campfires
Yeah.
and knife play.
Philosophy.
Velociraptors.
I don't think there's any beauty in any kind of destruction. That depends. Because we're humans and we're flawed.
We're humans, right, this week?
That's what I thought it was going to turn into.
I thought
Him talking about humans and
yeah.
stuff, and then he got up and it was real weird, and I was like, oh, are they all aliens?
This dude's still walking the state.
Can you tell me anything about
So apparently,
At least we're cutting away from it,
what's
thank
that
God.
dude? That dude's name? Mark Paloma?
Polonia.
Polonia.
But I don't know if that was his movie
Get
or
back
not.
to sleep.
Yeah. Oh.
Nobody leaves
Yeah, you're
this
right.
cabin.
Maybe
There was a
not.
shitload of Camp Bloods.
In the span of 2 years.
In the span of 20 years, and they're still coming out.
Yeah, why is there so much downtime between sequels?
Because somebody else just picks up the name and has to come up with a movie.
One guy did them, like, what was it, 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
And
Something Wyoming.
It's my
Was his
responsibility.
name Mark?
oh
So
yeah,
dark out there. More people looking, the better.
I thought it was Polonia, but anyway,
Yeah, he did like 3 of them, but not in a row.
it was the exact same plot. It was
Yeah.
a girl getting up, getting dressed, and then walking the state, going to a thrift shop,
Yeah.
and then we're in a
Completely
camp.
different life.
Yeah,
It was bad.
and then they just walk back and forth on the screen while the camera doesn't move, but it walks back and forth in really shitty slow motion.
TP?
Never mind.
My name's JP, fucker.
Nothing, it's okay. Be careful.
That's... What? She yelled at him for toilet paper, right? That's what...
Apparently his name is TP.
Oh, I honestly thought she was just saying toilet paper.
I don't know why his name is TP.
Got a squat?
Were you serious about what you said this afternoon?
Didn't shock you that much?
Baby,
That
if
you'll
I
leave
sing
your
it...
wife for me and we won't just have these summer flings.
I told you. I love you. I want to be with you.
Tonight.
But my wife is still in the picture.
Literally. She's right behind you.
Great moon today. Eh, Billy boy?
Yeah, great mood tonight.
Yeah.
What?
Let's go for a swim.
I have a better idea.
Let's go full fuck. Wow, Billy boy.
Now, is
That's
the
a
sun
great
coming
idea.
up? How far are these these camps away from each other? I can understand Tommy, he probably got lost. But like this guy knows where he's going. And he was just in the camp neighborhood. All the cabins were there. He checked on the boys.
Yeah.
Oh, is he checking on the fire to make sure it's out?
Oh, he's checking on the fire to make sure it's out. Good call.
Richie!
Thought his name was Tommy.
Richie!
One of them's name is Tommy.
Thought our kid was.
Man, this is getting confusing.
Richie!
This plot is really well developed. It's very much like Memento or
Name's like
Pulp
Betsy
Fiction.
and TP. Uh-oh.
Was that an elephant? It was just a grip.
Oops.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Come on, Richie. Come on out. I know you're in there, Richie.
Who?
They
Who's looking
said
for?
Tommy. I guarantee you this is Tommy. There's no way it's not. So did they change his name?
No, I think one of the other kids was named Tommy.
Okay. I remember him having a gray sweater on.
Oh, that was
Just
weird.
keep looking at the camera, dude, and that music won't come back.
Forrest shouldn't sound like a synthesizer.
Look at you.
Yeah. He was kind of pissed that Yuki was in his spot, so he went over there.
You could cuddle with her.
Jimmy, you want to come cuddle? Ugh, shut up, human. You know nothing of the plight of the four-footed ones.
And neither does Maggie. She's an imposter. Look at how big she is. Her skull's not shaped like ours. She can't put her leg in the air and lick her butthole.
Those are the two telltale takes of what makes a cat.
She's too big.
She's too big and can't lick her
Her face
butthole.
isn't shaped the same way.
So, 3 telltale takes. I feel like my stutter is getting worse.
I think it's just because you're talking faster. So he's killing people with the same noose they hung him with decades ago.
But that noose was broken. It was ripped at the bottom of the noose.
No, it snapped in the middle.
Oh, did it? I thought
The slip knot was not there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was broken in the middle. Sorry.
Whoa, that guy pulls very fast.
I was gonna say that was a hard pull. So, watching a slasher film, let's be honest, the thing we watch the movie for is
the slashing killing.
Is the killing. We don't watch it for the plot. We don't watch it for the people to survive. We look at the cool kills.
He's doing a good job hanging from it though at the beginning there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's obviously a body harness. But my issue is if you're not going to see a cool kill, what's the point? It's not fun to watch.
I think they had him hanging from it. Look at his face and his eyes.
No, they had a body harness.
Okay, well then he's a decent actor and they got a good makeup crew.
Oh, I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm just saying the kill's boring.
Oh, TP, we saw it on his belt buckle.
Like there, we should have seen his neck stretch out and rip or something.
People's necks don't do that.
That's the point. We should see something like fun violent.
Not just these disgusting feet and a quick glimpse at his face.
That's just Nick Cage. Oh no, you know who it is? It's Eddie Furlong.
Oh.
He can't get work anymore, so he stunt doubles as Bad Feet. Oh, it's the Suburban Sasquatch. Sorry.
They just take like animal sounds and slow them way down or something?
That didn't sound like it. That sounded almost like a dude just pretending to be a bear into a microphone.
Yeah.
He loves me not. He loves me.
I'm a girl.
As if I didn't know. Oh, TP, where are you?
I ask that every day.
He said he'd be back in 10 minutes, and it's been close to 45, and that's not like TP. You know that, kid.
Yeah. TP's usually gone forever.
Twice a year. Last year it took us about 3 hours to track down a kid who made a left instead of a right and wound up in the North Fork. That was in broad daylight.
He was gifted.
Betsy, I'm surprised at you. I didn't know you were such a warrior. Why the strange look in your
You guys are in charge of people's kids, and one of them went missing. I think that's for more worry. Like, forget about TP. What about this kid that went missing before anyone noticed him? It had been like half an hour.
I get your point. I'll go looking for him. No need to make up any more stories for the dramatic effect.
Where are the kids? Are they gone for
There are
the
three
summer?
of them? No, they're in their bunks.
The three, yeah, there's 3.
Yeah.
They have a full staff for 3 kids at a summer camp.
And they're not the same age either.
And why is the summer camp cook always like incredibly creepy? Do you remember Sleepaway Camp?
And they're all drunk.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that one.
Like, it wasn't even funny. He was just like disgusting pedophile.
I saw something out there.
A couple trees.
I did.
But I'm not worried enough about the kids.
I'm not
to go
worried
talk
enough
to
about
them
the kids.
or check on them.
Exactly.
Kendall here is gonna die.
Oh, we can hope so. He's wearing a big beefy jacket, which means he's probably hiding some good,
Squibs.
yeah, or something underneath with some blood packs. Oh, here comes Mjolnir.
Okay, we see the
See,
makeup.
this is way too much. He should just take it out really easy. So he's a tiny bit stronger than a person. Not really, though. Just barely. Who put it in there? This is Paul Bunyan's original axe. Yeah, that was dumb. I wanted to
I
see.
didn't like that.
I wanted to see the ease of it, which would make him more imposing.
Yeah.
TP!
Richie.
You out there?
Tommy.
TP!
When you started making us call you TP, you didn't think about us yelling your name into the night.
Hey, it's a thing you always need, no matter where you at. You always need a little TP.
Whenever you get into the shit, look over. I'll be there.
TP! Richie!
Tommy.
Oh yeah, there is a
Betsy.
kid out here, isn't there?
Banksy.
Why did he turn the light off?
So he can see better. See?
Stop.
Huh. Someone was playing lightsabers.
TP! TP, where are you? Richie!
Tommy. That's right, Maggie. We've fallen into boring.
Well, because we're just standing there watching him.
It's so dark they couldn't find focus. Oh, he had to walk into focus. Gotcha. You're not my father. Huh?
What could just 2 of these do me?
Just throws one away.
Don't need the kerosene lantern.
Oh man, this is...
He didn't have the kerosene lantern in his hand just now.
Yeah, he did. He had it by his side.
When he just reached up to touch his face and nothing was in his hand.
I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I looked down at the dog. Maybe he's a gifted student and he put it in like a multi-dimensional cupboard.
In a pocket?
Yeah. When does the gifted part come into this? Like,
I don't
oh,
know.
I bet you what they're truly gifted and they're all gonna have like telekinesis, and that's how they beat Mad Max.
No, I hope not. Oh, he's gonna walk right into the seat.
TP!
If his head was really, if his neck was snapped, wouldn't his head just have lolled over?
No, you get mortaritis, margarita,
Rigor mortis?
rigor mortis. Your body gets super tight.
Not in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it can happen right away.
No, not that fast.
It can.
I cannot believe it.
My dad once shot a crow in the backyard.
Crows are littler.
Than a person?
Yeah.
Since when?
Considerably.
You've obviously never went crow hunting.
I will give you that. I haven't.
Found the crow magistrate.
The crow president.
Yeah. So I think this is one of the reasons why horror movies are so easy to make. And I'll always stand by it. I think a horror movie is the easiest kind of movie to make. The hardest movie to make good.
Yeah, I believe in that 100%.
But it's like, it's just a lot of waiting and the same shots over and over and nothing happening. And then something happens and it's like, it's over really quick, but...
Enough has to happen that they're like, alright, see you there. There's the murder we were talking about, the slash or whatever.
And we don't even get to see
And
it.
they're like, alright, well, but that was expensive. So then we see a lot of this.
Yeah. These long-ass takes, which they're supposed to make you feel ill at ease and tense, but they just make you bored.
Yeah.
Nothing. I don't think.
I've heard about this movie for years as it being like one of those like cult classics and super violent.
I'm gonna
And
go find Bill and Ellie and then take a ride to the end of the trail.
I think we should both stay here.
Well, Betsy, that's the difference between you and me. You're content to sit behind and I'm not.
and
I like
my
to
eyes
do
are
something.
far
I'll see you in a little while.
closer to each other.
I'm more of a hunter, you're more of a prey.
I am a gatherer.
She can see the back of her ears with her peripheral vision.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I thought those were 2 dead bodies.
I thought they were too.
Stacy, don't you ever knock?
Sorry, I don't usually bust in like this, but we need you both up in the office.
What's the matter?
I don't
Well,
know.
you know, the one
Chief
counselor
Henry said he was
kid.
at the campfire, and TP went to find him, and then Dave went to find them, and nobody's returned yet. So I figured it would be better for all of
Throw
us.
more meat in the grinder.
Well, now we just know the names a little bit better.
I don't know for sure. Too long as far as I'm concerned. I gotta get back. Sorry again, you two. Don't rush, but hurry, if you know what I mean.
We're coming.
Not yet, you're not. Oh, this iPod sucks. Don't go up that way. Ain't no one gone up that way in a long time. Why you keep going up that way? Do you think the sun just went down or it's about to come up?
I feel like it's about to come up.
Because
has to at this point. It was dark as
I know,
night
but that
when
shot right there, obviously they did.
at sundown.
Yeah. Like no one will notice. Yeah, don't put like a
14
black
years
mask
later, Jason goes, I noticed.
Well, almost 40 years later. Oh
Yeah, I was
God,
just thinking the
41
first time you
years.
watched it.
This movie's 41 years old.
That more than anything makes me feel old.
Right? Think about that for a second. What's 41 plus 2022? That's 2063. That's the same distance.
That's weird.
If everything goes right, I'll be in my 80s. Hufflepuffs. We drive our own car colors. Harry Potter, the early years. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh no! No! Women are allowed to drive? I'm so tired. This is just the director getting pickup shots. That's just him.
He's just been walking up the hill.
He's just been really tired, yeah. Ugh, these fucking actors don't want to work tonight.
No one said
I'll get my own shots.
Directing would be this hard.
Make a movie, they say. It'll be fun, they say.
I don't like it.
Says everyone in the
Wish Max
audience.
would get back. He always knows what to do in an emergency.
Easy, Ellie. This isn't exactly an emergency. Max would do what we're doing.
Ooh.
We gotta search for a lost kid. Only TP should have called the whole group together instead of going off on his own.
That scratch could have been anywhere else on the whole fucking frame and it had to be on his
I
face.
want to catch up with
Are you falling asleep?
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I noticed
So it really is a movie night with Jay and Andy.
some pink vertical lines.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know what that was. They
Scratches.
stopped, but oh, is it?
It's just, it'll happen here and there.
It was like they're solid for like
We'll
the
gather
full
the group
scene.
and come right back.
Good, that's what I want to hear.
That could have been like the edited final, like here you got scratches down her face.
Yeah, but the ones
That
I
was in the
noticed
original
didn't move.
shot. Because it wasn't in the other shot, the reverse of this. So that means whatever film they used,
Something
see that right
just
here?
got scratched.
Yeah, there was something in the gate that made it scratch. The only way to get rid of that is to go frame by frame and clean it out.
Yeah.
TP?
Which is why most movies of this era didn't do it.
Dave? Richie?
Ugh. Rex, you're asleep.
What's wrong with Rex?
He's asleep.
So, he's quiet during these anyway.
I just have a feeling this commentary is gonna end here really
It's gonna end
quickly.
up being pretty one-sided.
It's gonna be movie night with Jay. And Maggie snoring.
That's quite the snore.
That was a good snore. Good God.
Dave?
It's my time to shine.
TP?
God, get this lady some Charmin. Oh crap. We're back in the formula. Look for people, find light source, get murdered.
Dave? Where are you?
It is Suburban Sasquatch.
It sounds like it.
Dave? like, you can tell when you're super tired
Mm-hmm.
because you stop trying to be funny and you just become very, like, agreeable with whatever I say. Like, this is Suburban Sasquatch. Yes, it does sound like it.
Well, I don't know why they sound so similar.
The Suburban Sasquatch in
Could
this?
be. That was a good scream, though. Sometimes they don't react well. But so, like, it's a made-up sound. Why does it sound so similar to Suburban? Well, why does Suburban Sasquatch sound so similar to this one?
Suburban Sasquatch was obviously someone mumbling into a microphone. But they only did it for like 3 seconds. That's why it's looped. This one, they didn't think about getting like a bear sound or something more growly.
It's just a guy talking.
It's just a guy like mumbling.
Right, but like, why does it sound the same?
Because it's just some dude mumbling shit into a microphone. Like there's no mixing of any other kind of animal. Like usually when you do like dragon sounds or whatever,
Yeah.
you mix like 4 or 5 different animals together and
you're
then
a little
tweak
more
them.
creative with it.
Right. So this one, it sounds the same because they probably did it the same. The only difference is they did more than one take on this movie.
Yeah.
What's the
What is
definition
she
of insanity?
Slamming with her foot. I don't know trucks well enough to know. But
Oh,
my only thought is
there's
it's a
pedals,
clutch.
babe.
Yeah. But my only thought is it's a clutch. It shouldn't be making that sound, number one. But you just hold it in while you turn it on. And granted, I know nothing about trucks. But if it's the gas, then she's flooding it.
Yeah.
Or what happens when it starts up? You're shoving the gas. Like, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
And then a brake would be much more smooth.
Hmm.
So what was it that was making the click, 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 click sound?
That's a good point. I don't think this movie did a lot of post-production.
I don't think
So-
they did a lot of pre-production. I think what we see is what we get.
There's no engine.
That's why.
Oh, I see the problem. There's a raccoon in here.
Gotta get him out.
Get out of there, raccoon.
Get out, raccoon. You're not very conductive.
Or productive. But you are awfully cute. See, like, this isn't scary now. It's just...
Yeah, he's boring.
It's comedic and it's boring. Big old fucking Yeti feet jumped on her car hood. And that's...
I thought he only used an axe. That's what the ghost story said.
It is what the ghost story said.
He's in the woods already.
Let's go get murdered over
Campfire
here,
area's
Stacy.
that way. If you move close to the trail and I go this way, we'll make a complete circle.
Be careful.
You too. Are you ready?
Of course I'm careful. Look at my mustache.
She only knows how to smile. She's so happy to be in this movie where she gets to kiss cute boys. And they have to pretend to like her.
When is she gonna kiss a cute boy?
Well, so back then he was.
The one with the mustache?
I guess.
Oof.
He was a looker. And
Yeesh.
she's just like, he has to kiss me.
Well, thank God we're walking the state again. Yuki, you okay?
At least it's lit enough that you can see what's going on.
Camp Blood was lit by a floodlight in front of the camera. Or a shop light. That's what they used.
This is very bright.
When I did
For being moonlight.
yeah, I did
But I
a
can see it.
feature horror film in college with a bunch of friends, and we never edited it.
Yeah.
And to light the scenes outside at night, we bought a 1,000,000 lume flashlight. That's all we used.
God.
Oh, it looks terrible.
What movie was it?
It's called Within the Dark 2.
There was no one though.
There was a one. I made it in 8th grade with my cousin. It had nothing to do with each other.
They don't have to, we've learned.
Exactly. But we tried our hardest to actually make like a horror movie, and
For number 2.
yeah, oh yeah, 1 was just stupid. It was just me and my cousin fucking around for a day. But 2, like our entire winter break, or not entire winter, but we took an entire week of our winter break, and everyone slept at our apartment and a couple other apartments, and we made
Worked on it.
we made a feature-length film in a week. I know there's still like maybe like 5 minutes or 10 minutes of missing footage that we never shot.
Yeah.
But
What's wrong?
It would be difficult to find that.
I still have all the footage. Not all of it, but
You watch
most
it?
of it. It's on VHS,
Give
but I
away
can convert it.
Find out for sure what you saw, if anything.
Did
at
you
all,
write,
okay?
direct, and star in?
Did not star. I was not. Oh, I was the killer, because
So you did star.
I
in
had
it.
the body size.
So you were played in it.
Jason Walton and I wrote it.
Oh.
We both co-directed it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but it starred all our friends.
Well, you have film friends that I don't know about.
No,
Right.
like
So
Sarah
good.
Fiddler, TJ,
I would like to watch
all
that.
them.
Who'd you make number 2 with?
That was them. All them.
Oh.
The
well,
the first one was just my cousin,
Which cousin?
Michael. That's only like an 8 minute little piece of shit. It doesn't make sense at
A
all.
lot of movies are based off of. Well, yours wasn't. You said.
Nope, not at
But
all.
Off of the short movies.
It was
that
not.
precluded them.
Nothing to do with it. The plot wasn't bad for something we came up with over a weekend. And like as we were filming, we were like rewriting the script. We're like, oh, this doesn't make sense now. When we get back to the apartment tonight, we need to rewrite this whole thing.
Oh. Why? So people could watch it?
Well, the goal was to make a movie, and then
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you haven't shown it to anyone. You didn't even edit it.
no. Well, the problem is when it was all said and done, we watched the footage and we're like, oh God, this is awful. And we just gave
That's
up on
pretty
it.
disheartening.
Yeah. That's what we did with Lost, too. We
Oh,
watched.
but you finished that a decade later?
I didn't finish it yet. I still have what I need to do is I need to rip the footage.
I meant the comic.
Oh, the
it
comic.
evolved into that.
Yeah, well, it's because we didn't finish the movie, so that's why I did the comic. Man, someone got paint all over this Hufflepuff car.
What is it, Bill?
Nothing. Stay in the truck.
Someone put brains in the engine. You dumb bitch, I told you.
At
I
least
needed
the head's
to get
more.
a Ziploc baggie. We'll use her blood as lubricant for the engine. Don't worry about cleaning that up.
Well, we learned in Red Dawn you can pee in a radiator.
She's still smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All the car needed was a little blood.
But judging by the light, they're not going anywhere.
That's dash light. Keep the truck running. Did the head get pulled off? No.
We're very slowly
Why
careening
did she
toward
get
that.
thrown from the car?
Because you didn't have a seatbelt on, babe, and that's what you need to learn.
Is that the PSA?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be a Susan. Wear your seatbelt.
If he can rip a man in half by holding it above him, and he can't get an axe out of a piece of wood easily,
Yeah.
I have questions. What? We didn't even see him die? Rex, do you want a chip?
You heard the ripping, though.
That was his pants. You don't get a chip, Maggie. You had a piece of
Tommy
cereal
flesh.
earlier and threw up.
Yeah. Tommy Flash Richie looked like he was just standing up from the food.
He was. That's what the scream was. He's like, TP! I need some
Where are
TP!
you?
Vinegar Syndrome released this. I get it, but man, I don't get it. Yep. Good old... Like, I feel like since it's so quiet, we should be talking.
But there's nothing.
But there's nothing. It's your ex-boss's birthday today, by the way.
I know.
Okay. Just wanted to let you know, just in case. This movie's so good, I'm checking Facebook, you know, for clues to the plot. Nope, it's just a tree. This bitch again. She kind of looks like the girl from what's it called? Sleepaway Camp. I'm waiting for her mouth to distort and freeze frame. I want out of this movie. This movie needs more goats. Well, besides, this is what happens when Andy falls asleep. Jason's no longer funny.
There's nothing going on.
It is so boring.
smiling woman is still smiling.
Someone farted in the room and she can't figure out where it came from. There it is. Oh man, that's how we see him? That was dull. Nothing spells good movie making like nothing to look at on the screen. Mm-hmm. Nuke in the fridge in this movie too, huh? Remember, kids, when you play hide and seek, the fridge is the best place to hide, because your mom said don't go there. Man, Chuck E. Cheese really went downhill, huh? Oh man, like if we actually cared about this chick, I get the scene would, be more impactful, but since we didn't see her for the first half of the movie except for getting boned in a tent, why do we care? Just die. Die faster. Die more violently. So I guess I lost today's movie contest too.
Let me pick four. Maggie says, I don't know. This is pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh God. Someone left their coloring books. At 9, 1, shit. Gotta start over.
Max, give me Max. Max, it's Betsy. You gotta come back. There's blood all over the place.
Hold on, Betsy. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just blood all over the fireplace. You gotta come back now.
I'll be right there.
Please. Please hurry.
Hi, Mags. She gave up on this movie. I'm glad we chose this one to do a commentary with. Do you remember when movies weren't so boring? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Seeing her face is actually scarier than the bad guy. And I feel bad saying that, but... Good.
Owie.
Owie. Okay, here's the only reliable part of the movie that I've actually been wanting to watch. Okay.
Let's go. There's no time to change. Come on.
Okay.
Get your coats on. Let's go. Boys,
I'll-
leave everything and get to the bus right now.
All three kids.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Take the bus. Mary Ellen.
Ugh, I hate being woke up in the middle of the night. It's so stupid. Oh God, someone walked in front of a light. Okay, the only thing that can really redeem this movie is if the guy kills all these kids. But like, it has to be like really brutal and really nasty. Oh, it's just the chef. Kids, it's okay. He's the one who makes your beans and weenies. I didn't think the movie could get more boring. The kids are so bored. What's the motivation for this thing again? Well, camp's over. Everything's fine now, because, you know, he's not touching the car. Oh, we crossfade to a year later.
I've got to find the others. Gotta see if anybody's alive. Drive directly to the police station. Don't stop for anything.
Not even tacos?
Don't leave us.
I'm sorry, honey.
Oh,
I love you.
I don't even know you. This is the best acting this movie's had so far. Okay, kids. Act like you don't give a shit. Oh, you got it. Good job. Oh, now it's become like a rape revenge movie. I get what you're doing here, movie. You're focusing on the leaf to tell us that the leaves are actually the change, that nature is coming back. You're making sure that the characters are dull and lifeless to display the trees as more important characters. And that's where solar panels are going to go. That's where you put your solar panels. I don't think they had an editor. I think they just slapped together like every piece of film they had. This is like the Great Train Robbery. Yep. Yep. He's not here. I should get going. Oof. Maybe Riff Tracks did a version of this. Oh no, it was so smooth and quick in the background. It almost... No, he's just hanging out, seeing what's going on. Gonna go over here now. See, the truth of it is that was actually a grip fixing a lighting issue. And they just left it in because they were like, oh man, it kind of looks like the bad guy from this movie. We don't go up there no more. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a drink. Alright, so let me tell you what's going on in our living room. We got Rex right behind me.
I think it'd be more interesting just to describe what's going on the screen.
Oh, you want me to do an Andrea commentary?
Flashlight. Dark house.
Yeah.
Really nice looks around.
Bug Eyes is moving to the right. Oh, she's off screen now. I think we have Bug Eyes back here, but oh, yep, the shop light is giving us some light. Hold on. She's wearing a jacket. There's a nice little sheer. She should join the police force. Okay, the gorilla is in the background. I think this is where they got the script for Gorillas in the Mist. I'm mildly upsetting. That poor Grip. He just wants to go home. They made him work overtime for this. The most anticlimactic battle since Star Wars 9.
Which one was that one?
The worst of them.
But which one?
The Last Skywalker. Where you, huh?
Who died?
I don't know. Lots of people.
Or Mark Hamill?
Yeah, Mark Hamill died in it. He was like, I'm not a Jedi. I'm going into the wind. Yeah. Star Wars had a pretty cool run, though. They were on soup cans and candy. There were toys. You know what I really miss about the 80s is the action figure toys. It's like I went on kind of like a little binge recently where I went on Google to look up like venture toy aisles and Toys R Us toy aisles. It was just really cool to look at all the toys like lined up and all pretty looking. Movies don't look like that, or toy stores don't look like that anymore. Oh, is the movie still on? No, we're just looking at the campfire again. So anyway, Venture was a cool store. It's where I bought my first Guns N' Roses tape. I had to hide that from my mom. Yeah, it was a cassette tape. Appetite for Destruction. Badass album. Oh, still the same campfire. Oh, okay. So let me tell you more about.
Never found out.
She did find out, and she confiscated it from me. Yeah, but I used to listen to it with my dad in the car. I didn't understand all the subtleties of the songs, but I still liked it. Madman
Marz.
Madman Marz. Oh, Richie. Forgot to act today?
He's real.
Oh, wait. This is happening, guys. They got their own theme song. Madman in the Woods.
Two then. Although the first one wasn't about Madman.
Beware the Madman Marz. Oh, this might be going on our album. Boom. Oh, we're back to this shit.
Not this one. Are there any names we know from anything?
Tony Fish, Seth Jones. Oh, look at all those people who gave up their weekend to make this.
And their dignity.
That's a lot of people to work
on
this.
That's a lot of people.
I'm wondering if people came and left. They're like, they had 2 grips, but I wonder if both of the grips were at the same.
Hemoglobin application.
Hemoglobin application.
Logo graphics.
What?
What?
Song
I was
of the
close
Fifth Wind.
When I said Connecticut, that guy could have been. Well, no, New York. But aren't they like real close? And people from Connecticut.
Song of Madman Marz. All songs by Gary
Sales.
Yeah, he was the producer. We want to thank these people. They never thank them for what they do.
Why are you thinking Jade Papadas? She was in the movie.
Yeah, that part's always weird to me. Oh, these are people who actually gave money, I think.
Hostess Products did not give money, neither did Heinz.
No, but they don't want to be sued, so that's why they put their...
Oh.
That's what I think.
We had a Twinkie and some ketchup in a shot.
Ah!
Wow, that graphic does look hand-drawn.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Alright, turn it off.
Yeah, we're done. This is Dunzo.
Deleted. How does Sinbad say it?
No, don't delete it. It's part of the vinegar syndrome.
Strong bad. Deleted. 36%. And Deadly Prey was only 56.
Dude,
this deserves a whole 50% less than Deadly Prey.
That was boring. I wanted something. I got nothing.
You got a hell of a lot of it, though, doesn't that?
I got a whole hell of a lot of nothing. That's
You
true.
wanted a little something, you got a lot of nothing. Which one is better?
I don't know. You decide. Write to us.